It's true. They can't say Mick and Vane anymore.
So what were we just talking about like a few seconds ago before that?
We're talking about Frontier's boost levels being bad.
Oh yeah, I think they.
About, like physics.
I feel like they only threw that in there because they're like, well, what if the open world stuff doesn't work? Just throw in the boost levels because people will probably buy for that. So like, okay, we'll make some lazy boost levels. Nobody liked them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that they're just kind of gone if they make a Frontiers 2. And they just polish the main game completely.
I'm not gonna hold my breath, but yeah, hopefully. I don't think they could salvage boost gameplay with the format that they have unless they really go back and polish up how that feels.
I mean, the boost is fine in the open world, but...
I'll be fucking late with it.
But yeah, they need to either completely do a new engine for that, or like... just not use it. I don't think they really need it. I feel like... if they refine the controls of Sonic in the open world, I feel like... it'd be fine. Like,
yeah.
Like, let's say, like... you know, have Sonic run around that huge open world. So, like, have him run to, like... oh, shit, like... you know how, like, Sonic Adventure 1, you have, like... you're in the pool area, you know, and you, like, go to the... walk over to the corner, and you're, like, in Seaside Hill? Like, why not just make that, like, whole journey of itself? Like, have Sonic run to Seaside Hill, and then you get, like, a classic Sonic Adventure or Sonic Unleashed style level there.
So fun.
Like, why do we need these weird cyber levels? Like, just have everything built into the overworld, and then you can have the more linear design levels in that overworld.
Yeah.
And, like, polish the gameplay so, like, the platforming and the combat feel pretty good if you're going to have combat. Like, maybe the thing is, like, the platforming linear levels don't have the combat, but only the open world has it, and have, like, a really refined combat system in the open world, and the main world just plays like a typical Sonic platformer. You know?
That would be the ideal, I think.
I mean, so you're still doing something new, while also, you know, mixing that in organically and like making sure the controls work and not copying the same things over and over again. And I want it to be Sonic-y too. I don't want it to be like realistic forest area. I want it to be like an actual Sonic zone. Like I want
I know some of it was just because of budget and the fact they had like what, like 2 real years to like do actually like make a fucking game because they spent like the rest of the time.
Well, they completely like reworked the game in the last.
What the fuck to do?
Yeah, they completely like reworked the game and they had to like delay it by a year because of that.
Yeah, they did like the Crash to Insanity thing, but it didn't work out because it wasn't like a decade or 2 ago where games can kind of get away with that.
Yeah.
Oh, are you supposed to be up there?
I don't think so. I think this is a glitch. It's definitely... oh, yep, that was a glitch. Okay. There we go. This game's still glitchy after all these years. Sega never hire these guys again.
Okay.
But yeah, I also think what hurt Sonic Superstars, going back to that, I know that was a long time ago, but... oh, cool. Oh! Oh!
Oh boy. That was a nice save.
I'm about to die anyways, so I think this is about to run out. Woohoo!
No! Oh my god!
Oh, that was almost a nice save. I went flying off. Thanks, Tails, you little fuck. Yeah, thanks for fucking rubbing it in. I died, I know.
What a little bastard.
Yeah, it was also... you know that game also came out the same week as Mario Wonder and fucking, Spider-Man 2?
I think it's funny looking back as they're like, we are concerned about, because weren't the devs like concerned about it, but since Sega was like really cocky about it.
Like, yeah, we're not concerned.
Yeah, we're not concerned. The devs were concerned, I'm pretty sure, but not them. And then they had a reason to be concerned in the end because they considered it a failure because they didn't nearly sell as much as they hoped.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't a good game, so I'll be mean. You know, I'll be. You know, we both. You know, people on Let's Plays always say bullshit. You know, they always say like fucking shit. I think Sonic Superstars is a bad game. Okay, I think it's a bad game. I played it all the way through. I didn't like it.
I haven't.
Hello, Mohammed.
I did see my friend Toe play it, and it just seemed like very just whatever.
Yeah, it was. Ugh, I hated it. To be honest, I hated that piece of shit. I'm doing good, Mohammed. How are you doing? Come on, just a little bit closer. Yeah! See that?
That was awesome.
But yeah, I never want to play Sonic Superstars again, probably.
Even for the channel. Even for all the views.
Maybe.
Whatever, I don't know.
I don't know if they'll ever get any, but, you know, it's just fun to do. Plus, we get to play more games together.
You know, if you... Yeah. Is there a... Maybe there's a way for I can, like... I guess a parsec. I could, like, join you or something. I could just play as, like, fucking Tails or whatever.
You could, yeah. You wouldn't have fun because it's not a good co-op game. But...
Yeah, but it'd be funny.
Well,
At
sure.
least be something.
I mean, Steam has their own thing, has their own program. You don't have to do
The remote
parsec.
control play.
Yeah, so they might already have that in the game. No, this is. I've played this game many times. There's a guy in the chat. I play this game a lot, actually. This is one of my favorite Sonic games. Or what?
Fun enough.
Or was.
Some parts seem kind of weird, like this.
Yeah, I mean,
This is weird. This is a weird part.
To me, all the bad stuff is just kind of moderately mediocre. So like,
yeah.
so like, I'm okay with it.
Hey, it's not as weird as Forces or whatever, at least. I mean,
Yeah.
I 100% that game.
Yeah, I mean, this game plays good to me. So like,
It looks like it controls pretty well.
like to me, it controls very good. So I'm like, you know. And like the double jump that was in Forces, but not that was in Colors and Forces, controls like ass in Forces, but it controls fine here. At least I think.
Yeah.
No copyright law in the universe are gonna stop me. Yeah, I like that line too. Nimble loves this game's rating.
I haven't been paying much attention to it because we've just been talking over cutscenes. But...
Yeah, well, you know, we could pay more attention to it, but yeah, you know.
It's nothing that crazy.
I mean, I don't think anybody watches Sonic Colors for the cutscenes.
Yeah.
I was honestly just gonna skip them, but I'm just watching because they're a Let's Play. I guess we could poke fun at. There's nothing really to poke fun at with them. Whoa, that was weird looking. Well, I hate these levels especially. Yeah, I used to play this game over and over again as a kid. Yeah, it's like something from an. I don't remember. It's like some kind of game.
Yeah.
Did you have any games you wanted to play tonight, by the way?
I was thinking about maybe streaming like Frick Bears, just so I could show you it a bit.
Which one?
Thinking about doing that maybe. That one FNAF game I've been playing.
Oh, Frick Bear. Ooh. Fricker Bear. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I love that.
Cool.
I
can let you choose the salvages I get in difficulty if you want me to.
Can I pick the wizards too?
Yeah, you can pick whatever's in the location that I can take.
I didn't mean to do that. I keep forgetting what the buttons do. I'm way too used to playing this game on Wii. Okay, that's what that one does. Okay. You excited for Sonic 4, Nimble?
I'm looking more forward to it, knowing that like
Joe Biden's in it.
it's probably going to be. But I'm looking more forward to it than I originally was. I guess because I'm a little bit less cynical about it now. But
What made you change your
I'm
mind?
just looking forward to it.
I'm more cynical about it now that I know that Jim Carrey comes back, honestly.
I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. I kind of always knew that was gonna happen. I wasn't really looking forward to that, and that was definitely one
I was
of the
like,
points
I was like, come on, he can't keep doing this. He did say he was gonna stop after the second movie. And he doesn't. So I was like, all right, he wrapped up a trilogy. Now he's back.
Stupid.
Now he's at 4. He's like, okay, Jim Carrey's just gonna Jim Carrey's just gonna do this forever. I think he likes it because they basically pay him a lot. Apparently, the director just tells him to do what he wants to do in a lot of scenes, so he just kind of improvises stuff. So I think so it's like creative. He gets paid a lot of money, and he basically gets the headline like a major franchise. 'Cause, you know, Sonic 3, like that's like his highest grossing movie ever. Like he's it's weird to think that he'll probably go back, and this is like the only thing he's done over the past 5 years, over the past 10 years. I think is this. It's like it's kind of weird to think that some kids will only think of him as Dr. Eggman.
That is strange.
I mean, he's done more of those than anything else. He's only done 2 sequels in his life before Sonic. He did Dumb and Dumber like 20 years later, and he did a contractually obligated sequel to Ace Ventura. And that movie ruined it for him, so he's like, I'm not doing any sequels. So that's why it took him so long to do Dumb and Dumber 2. And then Sonic 1 and 2, he's like, alright, I'll do that because my grandkids like it. And I guess now he just likes it in general. So now he's doing 3 and 4. And probably 5 and 6 and 7 and 9,000 and... Sorry. Sorry for interrupting. What were you saying now?
Nah, it's fine. I was just saying that, like, I'm a little bit less cynical about it. I think ever since, like, the Amy voice reveal, because I was like, okay, well, maybe they won't absolutely fuck up like, a character that I personally find important, at least to me, anyways.
Oh, do you like the actress chosen?
I think...
I know.
Just some people try to like take voice clips that she's done and like other stuff, and I think she's okay. I think she'll be a fine enough Amy, as long as they also like play around with the voice a little bit. But even then, I think it fits. I think it's enough.
I mean,
it's
at this,
perfect, but it's enough, and it's not like.
At this point, to me,
like Cindy Robertson.
Yeah, I was saying at this point to me, it's like more like I feel like I trust them now. I don't really doubt them when it comes to casting, because like so far they've gotten pretty much everybody. Right? Like, maybe outside of, like, Gerald Robotnik, but I think that was just because they wanted to have him be another goofy... I think that was more because of Jim Carrey than them. They were just like, here, Jim... This is how we get Jim back in the movie. Give him another weird character to bounce off of. Because Jim Carrey always loved doing dual roles. He used to do that on In Living Color. You remember that when I showed you that a little bit ago? With Fire Marshal Bill. When Jim Carrey played that insane fire marshal.
Yeah, that was really funny.
I love that shit. I used to watch it all the time with my parents. But yeah, anyways. Sorry, what were you saying about Jim Carrey?
I was just saying, like, I'm definitely gonna be disappointed, I think, with, like, whatever they do with, like, Eggman, I think, to some extent, because I really don't care for the time travel CD adaptation, like, plot. I know, I'm more glad that it's not gonna be, like, as much of a, like, you know, like, Sonic 2 is a pretty direct Sonic free-ish kind of adaptation in some ways, more than it is like a Sonic 2 adaptation, but like...
Yeah, well, I mean, Sonic 2 didn't... Sonic 2, Sonic...
And at least works...
I mean, to be fair, Sonic 2 is just more Sonic 1 in a way.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
The only difference is it introduces Super Sonic, and it introduces Tails, and both of those things are in the second movie, so...
Yeah, basically. I just find that, like, the story of something like Sonic 3, I think, adapts better to, like, a movie once you take elements from it and, like, just kind of work around with it. Like, especially with the dynamic of, like, how Knuckles and Sonic work.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, Eggman and all that.
And they combined it, too, with, like, Sonic Adventure, kind of, because they had, like, the Echidna tribe and all that.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
They did good with that. But, I don't know, I was more concerned when I heard about the plot synopsis, and, like, who knows, maybe much more of it could be changed, definitely, by now, so I trust them a bit more now, but I was definitely more worried about the fact of, like, oh, it's just gonna be, like, a weird movie where it's, like, it's gonna mostly take place in, like, an Eggman utopia, and it's just gonna be, like, maybe a bit too serious. I was kind of worried about that.
I don't think they'd ever make it that serious. No, but by the way, I do want to say, I love this music. It's so relaxing. Like, I could die listening to that.
I like that that's a very good loop. But,
that's like the music an alien probably plays when you get, like, anally probed.
That's good.
Fuck me, bro! Why would you design it like this?
Bro, why is the ceiling so low?
No!
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna go back down.
Oh my
Fuck.
God.
Fuck it. I'm just going back down. I never had this problem before. What? Where'd the alien go?
Weird. Does it only spawn once?
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me,
They
bro.
make it like that?
What? Get in there! Get it!
Bro.
It like triggers it even though I'm not on it! Get in there! Ah! Sound rabid. I felt my animal instincts kicking in. I was reverting back to my fucking Neanderthal heritage.
Yeah.
It's just really funny to imagine
Honestly,
animals
I
snarling
think
at each other. There's this video of this guy that I used to like that was really funny. He's just like snarling. He's like, he's like foaming at the mouth. He had like a. He's like, Joe Biden, really? I had to find that again. That was an awesome. Sorry, what were you saying though? Sonic 4?
It's fun. I would just say I think also the reveal of like, or at least the teases that they're doing technically with the replies to some stuff, just some say like chaos and chaotic. Yeah. I'm looking forward to whatever that is, because I don't care. Like if it's chaos, if it's the chaotix, I don't care what it is. I think any of those would add a lot to a story. I think about especially one with a kind of a topic that I feel like can be easily mismanaged or not be that interesting, such as time travel.
How would you feel about Amy and Sonic being like a reflection of each other in a way? Like they're both like Amy's from the future, and she also lost like her parents like in a similar way. Like she doesn't know what happened to them. So like they can they can relate and like both not really.
I'm about to make like a joke about like Sonic becoming like Amy in the future, and like you like.
What?
I thought that was like the joke you were going for.
He's gonna become transgender?
That's what you were trying to say. Yeah.
I'm you, and I'm the real you. I'm not making fun of trans people, but it's just funny to think about. Yeah, that'd be cool, I guess. I support trans people.
I would be interested to seeing them do like a reflection thing. I think that'd be kind of neat.
Yeah,
I am interested in like Amy's deal, but I just hope she feels like Amy, but like not too much like how I feel like Hollywood kind of treats girly characters. Because I don't I've made this pretty obvious in every conversation that we have, but I don't super love like the current writing of Amy Rose as a character that much.
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah.
What if... Okay, imagine this. Imagine the movie has Knuckles shit his pants.
Okay.
And he starts rubbing it... He takes it off and he starts rubbing it on the carpet. It's like a 10-minute scene.
Okay.
And it goes on for 10 minutes. For some reason. And that's it. That's the only scene in the entire movie that's like that. It's not brought up again. Nobody brings it up.
This wouldn't happen if Wade Whipple was there. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. I don't. Honestly, I think that's not gonna be the full cast.
Yeah, I assume he's gonna be there.
So you know, it'd be really funny though.
If he isn't, I'm gonna be really surprised.
Imagine like it's like if I'm like Amy's future, like the Wade isn't in it technically, but like. It's like Amy from like Amy's future, like her a resistance leader is Wade Whipple alongside her against Eggman.
I would love that.
It could be like Wade somehow survived that many years, or it could be like his ancestor that just happens to look exactly like him in every way.
Yeah.
But that'd be really funny.
Video.
Amy, no! He like sacrifices himself to save Amy. Oh, the Sonic fans are fuck no, not more Wade. Dude, this level fucking sucks.
Man, vertical levels are something else in some games.
There's
a level like this in Sonic Rush. No, it's not Sonic Rush. It's Sonic Advance, I'm pretty sure, and it really bugged me. It was in like I remember there's like one Sonic game that has like this really fucking annoying vertical section. It's bullshit, but
it's like a bug.
I was just gonna say there's a what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I saw like a video where people were trying to like, where just one guy was trying to figure out like how do you implement Big the Cat and Cream the Rabbit. The main focus of the video was him like begging Paramount to please hire him as Big the Cat because he could do like a pretty good Big the Cat impression.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Roger. Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I just saw it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's fucking pathetic. I'm just kidding.
I thought the points he made about adding Cream to the movies was a pretty good idea, but I thought his ideas for Big were kind of shallow. But
he kills himself.
I think Big is a good. I think Big is obviously like a good comedic type of character to kind of relieve tension, but I definitely think he should be kind of inputted in some ways.
Let's say he has like
stuff.
Let's say he's like really goofy the entire movie, like the comedic relief. But let's say he has like let's say he has like a really deep scene, like with like Sonic or like Cream or Tails, like somebody's doubting himself and like he's the only one there, and he like gives them some like really sound like honest advice, and they like lean on his shoulder and they like hug each other, just sit there for a minute, but like then the rest of the movie goes on. I would say, but that's like the only scene in the movie like that. So like mostly he's a comedic character, but then it just shows like yeah he has depth to him. He like like would you like that? Like if the entire other movie he's just kind of a goofy oaf, and then like there's a scene like that like kind of solidifies like yeah he might be goofy, but you know.
I'd take it. If it'd be at least something. Like if that's all they're willing to give, then I'll take my check and I'll cash it. You know.
I mean that just means that like maybe they understand the character, but like and they can do that more later on too.
Yeah.
It's just like that's just like a taste of it. It's kind of like you know how Shrek is like Donkey and Shrek like he's like pretty he's just kind of like comedic relief the entire time, but then like there's that scene with him and Shrek looking up at the moon. And like just letting it all out,
Yeah,
like that's
that way I think it really could and be well.
That's a great scene
for him. It is. It's a great scene. It's an amazing scene for that movie. I did think when you said that's like the only scene like that, I thought you meant like for the entire movie, like out of every character in the film who gets like a kind of deep moment, it'd just be like Big.
Yeah.
Not even like Sonic or like, his parents or whatever.
That'd be awesome if Big was just kind of like a comedic character the entire movie, and then he suddenly is like a huge character arc. I mean, to be honest, that is kind of like Wade. They kind of did that with Wade already.
Yeah, definitely.
He's just kind of like a goofy character, and all of a sudden he got like a fucking character arc and like a whole series where he was basically the main character.
Yeah, I will still always love the Knuckles show. I don't give a shit. I think that's like one of the funniest additions that they could have ever done to the movie franchise, and it works for me.
I think it was flawed and kind of boring at times, but like
yeah, it has problems. Obviously.
In my opinion, though, I thought it was more fun than bad, and I think episode 4 makes up for all of it because that episode is like the greatest thing ever made. That's the yeah, that one's like the greatest thing ever made. I think that might be the greatest thing in like humanity actually. Fucking Wade dressed up like Knuckles. I love that it's fucking. I love that's by the Lonely Island. I fucking love that. That's fucking hilarious.
I find it amazing that they added the fucking Iblis trigger, whatever the fuck that like 06 thing was to
yeah.
The way he gets like the flames of disaster.
Yeah, it was like Solaris.
Part of it's Loris. He's over 06.
I think it was Solaris, right?
That's who it is. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
Also, we just got the scene where everybody complains about this game where they wanted like a Tails mini boss.
Huh. What the fuck were they gonna do with that in this game?
Yeah.
You know how they did that to 2 games?
Cool.
Why did they do that in 2 games? Remember they did Evil Tales there for like a split second, and then Sonic Lost World they made like Eggman kidnapped him with the Yeti, or the Yeti kidnapped him and like they like brainwashed him somehow, and like he had like a cyborg part on his head, And then all of a sudden, and then in the next cutscene, Sonic meets him and he's like, "Buddy, it's me!" And then he snaps out of it somehow in the cutscene, and it's nothing.
I think no, they had like a scene that like
They did it 2 games in a row.
becomes, like a robot or whatever. They did do 2 games in a row. That's stupid. It's creative bankruptcy.
Well, not 2 games in a row, I guess. Because Generations was before it, but still, basically 2 games in a row, 2 original games.
Yeah, I do remember that in Lost World though. The explanation is that in the scene prior they had him like mess with the technology so he wouldn't be like hypnotized, so he was just pretending or whatever. I guess.
Yeah.
It's still weird that they added that in, but I mean, I guess that was the best idea they could have for like a story where Sonic and Tails fight for some reason.
You know what? Also, why was Lost World the last Sonic game that seemed to have a budget? Was like the Nintendo bankroll it a bit? Maybe, I wonder. Because like you notice from then on, like every Sonic game was like all of them reused assets, like all of them. Like they had new ones,
Yeah.
like they would have new ones, but they all reused assets. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely heavily used. Yeah, they used a lot more assets than they used to, basically.
But like in Sonic Unleashed, all brand new. Sonic 06, all brand new. But they're like based on old ones, but they weren't reusing them one for the one though. You know, like Seaside Hill or not Seaside Hill. What's the one from Sonic Adventure? Is it? It's not Seaside Hill. That's from Heroes. Sonic. Sonic 06 is Ocean Palace. Is that also from Heroes?
I think. Let me think of. They had Crisis City in Generations, and then they had.
Yeah.
And for Adventure, they had. It wasn't Seaside. It wasn't a Emerald Coast.
Emerald Coast.
No, they only had that in the 3DS version. It was it was Speed Highway. And 06 had what did 06 have? I mean, no. What did Adventure 2 have again?
City Escape.
Yeah.
Rail Canyons and Shadow Generations. That's for Sonic Heroes.
Yeah. I do know what you mean though. They used a lot of Green Hill. They used aspects from like Casino Nights.
But it's like,
What else did they use?
it's like Sonic Adventure. It's cute though, because they're like because it's like the first 3D Sonic game, you know.
Yeah.
Oops. Did I do it? No, I did not. I fucked that up bad.
I always found I don't know, I think Generations is a nice enough looking game, but I do feel like the way they adapted some stuff from like the original games isn't like I think the most artistically interesting,
Fuck.
but I think it's fine. I think every set piece definitely in Generations looks as like the thing it's trying to be, and I think that's nice.
And if you ask me, Generations is probably the last good-looking Sonic game.
Yeah.
Unleashed was the last
Lost World looks really weird.
Unleashed was the last great-looking Sonic game. Sonic Generation was the
Yeah.
last good-looking one. Because like everything still like
Sonic-
everything looked good still, you know. Like yeah, it was kind of pointy in a way, and like the cutscenes looked weird, but like the environments looked good though.
Yeah.
I thought so at least.
Colors
Like that.
has a lot of nice looking places too.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but it was just the problem with colors though. It was just standard definition, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like harder to get a grasp of that comparatively. What am I doing wrong
feel
here?
like everyone loves. I feel like everyone definitely loves the games for like Adventure 2, Unleashed because they were like based off like places in like real life kind of like they took like real textures, they took like real photos, they studied like actual like architect. They because the developers when they made that game they like traveled. I'm pretty sure.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they did for 2, but I know they did it for 1, and I'm pretty sure they did it for Unleashed. That they did all those locations, but that's definitely a reason why it looks so nice because they have this sort of pursuit of realism, kind of like the Insane trilogy in some ways, I guess.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's like just that it's different, but you know what I mean. I'm just using the same term technically, but it's not the same way that it was done.
Yeah, Insane Trilogy was like...
Insane Trilogy looks weird.
I used to like it, but now I'm just like, you know.
It's fine, but it definitely has a weird look to it. I do think CTR NF looks a lot better than fucking the Insane Trilogy.
Yeah.
I think Beanox did a good job of making it look a lot more crashy, even if they still have to like port like the original models like for like Crash and Coco and that. But I don't know. I feel like every other original asset they made looks a lot nicer.
Yeah, they cleaned them up though, because they did like make them more cartoonier.
Yeah, they did.
Because like some of them weren't as gross as they were. Like I don't know why they wanted to make the characters look fucking disgusting. Like why does Embryo look fucking horrid? Like he looks like a goddamn like walking corpse. I know he's a weird looking dude, but like come the fuck on, man. And then fucking Toys for Bob made him look like a fucking chimp.
That's true.
I don't know why. I don't know why they did that for, but they did it.